If everything seems to be going wrong in your life, or you just feel like it's chaos, your mind is in all different type of spaces but positivity, you are just dealing with a lot of frustrating people maybe, or you just feel like you can't get past your own bad behaviors and past wounds, it's because you're on your way to manifesting a better version of yourself, baby. So you should get excited and get hyped. But I know it's really hard when you're in the moment and you don't really see the positive in all of the craziness that's going on in your life. So I want to help you to understand that I'm going through the same thing too. And I really am in a space where a lot of things that was done to me, people said things to me that was hurtful in the last couple years, and just having a really hard time learning how to move forward from all of that because it's just such a challenging time in my life. Well, that was a challenging time in my life, and now I'm trying to learn how can I release all these pains, because it's easy for the ego to want to keep on holding on to those bad memories for whatever reason, whether it's just victimhood, so we don't have to change anything about ourselves, or it's just blaming and just staying in that like comfortability of not having to do anything to change the old behaviors or the behaviors that we know are making us feel aggravated. So when you are on this journey and you resonate with the things that I'm saying of like feeling a lot of chaos, feeling a lot of frustration, but yet feeling new manifestation at the same time, it can be very confusing on like how do you move through this whole thing. And one of the things that I've been able to help myself with is giving myself permission just to be okay as I am. Like, stop feeling like you have to have it all figured out right away, that you have to have the answers to everything that you're experiencing. It's okay to just feel what you're feeling. You don't have to always journal. You don't got to meditate. You don't got to do all these things that all these other spiritual people are telling you to do. Sometimes it's okay to not have a strategy, to not have a plan, to not have a solution all the damn time. The only thing you need to be focused on is how can I take care of myself right now, and be proud of yourself for actually acknowledging the chaos and moving through the chaos, because that is where the power lies. When you're able to feel the pain that you have been experiencing or that you've been going through, that's what helps you to know that you're actually growing as a person. Okay. If you like this video so far, make sure you support the channel and press that like button. Okay. Because it definitely helps with the algorithm and just spreading this video to other people who need it. So when we're going through chaos and we're going through challenging, hard times, a lot of times it's hard for us to find the positivity. Sometimes we don't have support like we would want to have, and sometimes we don't have that community. And I would highly suggest, first of all, you subscribe to the tribe, because over here you're definitely going to find support. But I also suggest that you find other people online that can help you as well. I suggest that you follow pages who can uplift you and make you feel good about the process that you're in. One of the greatest things that I did for myself was to ask the universe to provide certain, connections and support in my life so that I'm able to get the support that I need, quite frankly, because it was a struggle for me and I couldn't find support in the time of my chaos. Now, what do you do like day to day to keep yourself like just on a higher vibration or just feeling better as you're going through all these moments of chaos that probably is not in your control? Is to give yourself grace, like I said before, but do things in the day that make you feel good. So, like when I'm at work, I go for walks. Okay, I am a person who loves to be in front of the camera, so I make videos to help y'all, but also help myself. And then I also journal a lot. And again, I hang out with people and talk to people that make me feel good, especially those that you feel have never judged you. You feel like you can be open with them, you can be vulnerable, you can trust them. Those are people that you want to talk to. Open up, this door is a little hot. But those are people that you want to speak to often. You want to talk to every day. So that way you can feel like, hey, I'm not alone. I'm not in this, by myself. And I'm not crazy for the things that I'm feeling. And also just allow yourself to be vulnerable. I know one of the things I struggled with was just telling the truth. I was deeply afraid of being honest with myself about the feelings that I actually felt, because I felt at one point in my life I wasn't allowed to actually say that I actually felt a certain way and actually believe that and be okay with this is how I feel and I honor my feelings. So please honor your own emotions and don't put yourself in situations that don't make you feel good. If you are friends with people that you don't actually want to be friends with, it's okay to kind of distance yourself a little bit or get to a place where you're open with them and say, hey, this is not what it is that I will allow in my life anymore. And if they can't understand that, then baby, you might have to just separate yourself. You know, that friendship might end. I understand it's really, really hard to not know how you're going to get through this, because sometimes it's people that we've known for a long time that we no longer can be around because it's just too much chaos. Sometimes it is a job. Sometimes it is a way of living. Maybe you was going out a lot and now you're not going out as much. For me, it was a lot of things when it came to just like dating, and when it came to friendships, when it came to just certain habits and things that I used to do that I realized was just not good. Allowing people to come in my life that I know needed to leave, and I just wanted to keep them around because they were familiar or it was a comfortable pattern. And so a lot of these things are hard to get out of. But I want to remind you that the more chaos that you have, baby, that just means the bigger the blessings are going to be. Okay. Maybe you're struggling with like believing in yourself and self esteem. All of those things are very normal, and I've gone through them too. I've definitely had imposter syndrome about my channel and about other things in my life, my own talents, abilities, and things like that. But I want you to know that even as you're going through all of this insecurity, this self esteem issues, and all of this stuff, it is completely normal, especially if you were raised by people or in an environment where maybe you weren't given the encouragement emotionally that you needed. Okay, everybody comes from their own traumas and their own pains, but you have to acknowledge the fact that you went through that. And it's okay that you don't understand this new version of yourself that is now releasing these old limiting beliefs or these old ways of behaving. It's perfectly fine and it's okay. Chaos is part of the experience of manifestation, of becoming the best version of yourself. Because a lot of the times when we're going through this chaos, we're not always manifesting material things. Blessings don't always come in the forms of money and like physical items. It also comes in the form of your inner self. And a lot of the times it does come from your inner self, because you have to create the inner part of you, that mindset, that energy, that aura, before you start manifesting it physically. And a lot of the times lately, for me, I've been manifesting things on a physical realm in ways that I forgot that I'm like creating that within myself. I'm creating that character or that version of myself right now. So please know that this is an inward process before anything physical. I know I'm still on the journey of understanding that more and more every day, but just don't forget that as you're going through this process, it is an inward progressive process. You're growing inside of yourself as well as outside. And the last and final thing I want to talk about today is recognizing that you can be our authentic self through this. Because one of the biggest things that I struggled with was just being me, like talking how I want to talk, talking like myself, being myself, showing my personality, not feeling like, oh my God, I got to edit this, I got to do whatever, just working with what I have and being proud of myself for all the work that I put out. I think that's extremely important. And you just got to honor those parts of yourself. So I want y'all to comment down below, what type of chaos are y'all going through throughout this whole manifestation process? If this video resonated with you, make sure you like it. Make sure you subscribe to the tribe if you enjoyed it over here. And if you enjoy over here, if you enjoy what we're talking about over here on this channel, because I love to empower people. I love to help you to become the best version of yourself authentically, and share this video with anybody that might need it. Okay, I'll see y'all in the next one.